The surgical chamber aboard the Zyranth Collective's research vessel smelled faintly of antiseptic and ozone. Alien instruments hummed in precise patterns, their lights reflecting off sterile steel walls. Dozens of scientists worked with quiet anticipation as the subject lay restrained on the table. The subject was human. They had captured him during a border skirmish. He hadn't resisted much, too injured, too weary. To the Zyranth, he was a curiosity, a puzzle wrapped in fragile flesh. They had studied thousands of species before, yet none carried the reputation of Earth's Deathworld spawn. Dr. Kravin, the lead xenobiologist, adjusted his ocular implants and peered at the human's vitals. Heart rate elevated, but within expected parameters. Begin incision. One of his assistants hesitated. Doctor, the legends, they say humans endure pain differently, that they heal strangely. Kravin hissed in irritation. Legends. Superstition. Biology is biology. This creature is no different from the others. But he was wrong. The scalpel sliced through skin, and the monitor spiked. Not with collapse, but with fury. The human's eyes snapped open. His body bucked against the restraints, muscles corded with unnatural strength. Restrain it. Kravin barked. Restraint fields crackled, pressing him down. The human growled, an animal sound that vibrated in the bones of everyone present. Doctor, another assistant whispered, fear bleeding into his voice. Its adrenaline output just tripled. Organs are overclocking. It should be dying. Instead, the human was getting stronger. Blood pressure surged. Oxygen uptake doubled. Cellular repair already knitting damaged tissue together before their very eyes. The incision closed almost as fast as it had been made. That's impossible, Kravin stammered. The human's name was Carter, though they hadn't asked. He was a soldier, captured and written off as expendable. He had expected torture, maybe death. What he hadn't expected was to wake up in the middle of their experiment. And now his biology was doing what humans did best, adapting. Pain became fuel. Damage became motivation. His body responded with an ancient survival mechanism, honed by millions of years of evolution on a planet that tried to kill its inhabitants every single day. Every alien in the room realized too late that they weren't studying him. He was studying them. Carter ripped one arm free, tendons straining until the synthetic cuff snapped. An assistant shrieked and stumbled back. Kravin triggered the restraint field to maximum, but Carter tore free anyway, veins standing out like cords of steel. He swung once, and a console shattered. Sparks filled the room. Contain him! Kravin roared. Energy bolts flew, but Carter moved with terrifying speed. Two assistants went down with broken necks before they could fire again. He seized one of their weapons and fired blindly, the alien rifle shrieking with plasma bursts. The chamber dissolved into chaos. Hours later, the ship's corridors echoed with alarm sirens. Security squads rushed through, stepping over bodies that hadn't been there minutes before. The rumors spread faster than orders. The test subject had escaped. Worse, it wasn't just surviving. It was thriving. Reports came in of Carter shrugging off wounds that should have crippled him. A plasma bolt to the shoulder? He tore through it. A toxin meant to paralyze? His body metabolized it and kept moving. Each attempt to stop him became a fresh lesson in human biology, and each lesson ended in blood. One terrified officer sent a frantic message to command. They never told us the human body doesn't break, it adapts. Every weapon we use just makes it worse. By the time Kravin limped into the hangar, clutching a fractured arm, the human stood there waiting, breathing hard, scarred, but very much alive. Doctor, Carter said, his voice low and cold. Thanks for the lesson. Now let me give you one. He stepped forward, and Kravin realized the most terrifying truth of all. They hadn't captured a specimen. They had unleashed a predator, and no one had told them just how unstoppable human biology really was.